Where was that
until you're
purple
to a point where like you're actively looking for like 6 stat gear, having something with thorns on it doesn't hurt anything if it has other stats.
Exactly. What I thought.
Just always a
That's
bummer
so
if you
smart.
roll thorns as opposed to something. Generally,
Yeah.
thorns doesn't hurt anything.
Just takes the
In any
value.
respect, like it does no damage.
Yeah.
It's just annoying.
It's
Yeah.
neutral, which is even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I gotta go back.
And then the only way to remove stuff is random. Remove random blah blah blah. Bastards.
Bastards.
And
I was
then
laughing.
allies in your presence. That shit can eat a dick.
Eat.
I think that does
bag of
actually
dicks.
impact you as well. It used to. So honestly,
Oh,
try
well.
throwing it in and seeing. Oh,
I'm gonna read it. Yeah. But go ahead.
In options and interface.
Oh, you do not count as your own ally.
Oh, okay. Then that is.
I hate those stats. Nothing against my allies, but the vast majority of the time I'm playing by myself.
Yep.
In
It says your
options-
allies include other players, minions, and any other entity that fights alongside you and has its own stats. You do not count as your own ally.
If you're not your own ally, who is? If you're not
I
your own
know. If I'm not on my team, who the fuck is on my team?
Oh man, I just discovered if I teleport into someone and there's like 8 enemies around them, they all die.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
What's the damage? Is it chaos damage?
Lightning, because it's lightning warp.
Oh, nice.
It's the shocker on command.
The shocker.
Pretty much.
10 divines. Is that a lot?
Katie, you just sold 1 divine for 123 exalt.
Oh,
Yes,
that was the divine.
Yeah.
I've only seen it once in my whole life, and I sold it for so much yesterday.
Yeah.
You
So
need
that would-
10? I'm so sorry.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cheers,
assuming
Yada.
like that's if you bought it. Like, I'm wondering what it is. Is it a unique that costs 10 divine, or is it just like?
That's a lot of items.
Also, so there's a PSA for anybody using PoE Trade. I heard about this last night. So the PoE Trade website assumes that the current price of a divine is 7 exalt. So if you are searching on the trade site to buy something, you should change it to buy out based on exalt currency, and you may see something that costs 10 divine, but it's actually only like 10 exalt.
Oh, how the fuck did that happen?
It's early access, and it's just not coded particularly well.
That checks
Dude.
out.
Following the map on this fucking temple is just painful.
That's what I have to do. V, I think we're on the same note if you want to do stuff together. I
think the worst map is the Dreadnought. I hate it. It was too tight everywhere. You have to be stuck on those little mini bridges.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
terrible.
yeah.
But I'm in the Aztec temple thing right now, and it's just like, it's dark and just following it while everything looks exactly the same. It's just no
There
fun.
is a big red
I'm
line
only in
on
the
the ground
jungle
once
ruins.
you install the floors that tells you roughly the direction.
Cheers.
Uh,
My jewels are a divine each. Damn. I'm impressed by just the fact that you're not saying fuck that and you're doing that. I don't know how to say that. Your tenacity.
You can also get local knowledge, and there is a zone, I think it's Swamp, that has the increased chance to drop jewels. Or yeah, you'd have to go farm Sanctum, the Ascendancy.
what level should I even attempt the Ascendancy to?
I don't remember what I did.
Are you doing the second one? Oh yeah, you are. You could probably do it now at 40 because you're.
I'm 41 now.
Yeah, so you could probably do it now. Just
Or
you have
42
to
now.
read.
Reading, but Glut, don't tell me I have to read. You know how that works.
Hey, I'm sorry, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, my dude. Because it's going to give you 3 choices, and you have to pick the choice which is the least ass of the 3. And if you're not careful, you can ruin your entire run. But at the same time, the first one's free, so you can just keep using it.
Okay.
Did you put the PoE 2 trade site? Because there's 2 of them. PoE trade, and then there's PoE trade.
I love cookies too. You know,
PoE
my
2
first
trade.
word was cookie. Cheers.
And then you became friends with Eliza, and here we are. Cookie.
And I can make a mean cookie. It's full circle.
Defeat Zykotal?
Genova, do you have a favorite cookie?
Yeah, Knives, that's the wrong link. That's the Path of Exile trade. PoE 2. So, none of that's going to work.
Allies in my presence can eat my asshole. All of
Zykotal, you were a little bitch, and I killed you real good. I
it. You're a
killed
little
you real-
bitch.
A little bitch.
You're a little bitch.
Return to the Festin Barrens, and okay.
Excuse me. It took a hard hit.
You guys and your hot hits.
I know. It's not on purpose.
I always love the memes of people taking hot hits, and it's just that cat where they like put like stoner eyes on top of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, Mayshar just linked it, and then I just pinned a link to it in Discord. Have you had it?
Let's hope this works.
Hi.
That's what it sounds like right now. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know you were looking for the trade website.
Find the control mechanisms.
And yeah, for instances like Mayshar in, where like the item you're looking for could be dozens or hundreds of hours of farming, like by all means hit up the trade, or like sometimes you just need a piece of gear. But yeah, teach their own.
Yeah.
I can absolutely see myself going there if I'm like so done fucking just like trying to find a piece I need. I would never blame someone for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I gotta pull my map up.
And yeah, I was listening to it earlier, and some people just want the power fantasy. They don't want to actually have to like play the game. They just want to be able to like do in-game content and never have
Yep.
to.
Yeah.
farm
like
it
people
when
Power
it's-
to 'em.
People like bought WoW characters. Kind of like that kind of thing.
Yeah. Essentially, yeah, they just want to do
Sounds like
in-game
drug.
content. They don't want to go through the
It took her hot hit. There's a little cloud in here, it's fine.
I love exploding into these stupid plants
Oh, I hate them so much.
and the stupid poison zombies. As soon as I see a little blue sparkle, I just spam E and explode everything.
I don't like it.
All the like the guys that are like witch doctors like spamming you with poison, and then there's like
Witch
the
doctor.
Yeah, with the snakes for whatever arms. or
no, not even
like
that. The witch doctors and the snake for head guys. There's like 2 guys that spam you with poison. It's just like, leave me alone. I hate you, and you suck.
I'm glad I have at least 20% chaos resistance now, so it's not terrible.
Yeah.
That is really good chaos resistance.
It still sucks.
I need to
don't
work on
have-
my resistances on this character. V, do you have the City of Seven Waters search for access to Kith?
Yes.
Dude, I have 12% chaos resistance, and like my
I'm going
cold
there, and you
resistance
can
right
travel
now
to me.
is -4.
I do too. I have so many quests. That's why I just wanted to look at the map and be like, what
Mine
is my
are
map?
all at least at 20 now,
Mine are not.
and cold is at like 56.
Agreed.
Agreed.
Absolutely not. I didn't want to do that. Well, die, motherfucker, die.
Die,
Yeah, I got
motherfucker,
that
die.
one in Citadel's little.
I'm clearing top tier maps, so I don't need these gems, but it's like the final level of this build. No, I totally get that. I'm a completionist. Like, if you can, and it's not like you got nothing else to do, why the fuck not? I understand. What are those? Oh my god, they're so creepy. Are those water bugs? I don't like your water bug.
Horned beetle.
Still have the
I
loading
don't
screen.
like you.
Oh, it's a scarab. I didn't even walk very far away from the thing.
If you're not here, VR,
And there
then
was
what are
already
you doing?
things.
What are you doing then, VR? What are you doing?
Voss?
Said VR said I'm not here. And I'm like, then what are you doing?
Self-passion. I just started playing, honestly. I mean, just like 100-something hours ago, I just started playing. I'd never played the first one, but I'd seen it and I knew a lot of people that were into it and had a really good time playing it. And I mentioned that, and Najio bought me early access to PoE 2, and I haven't stopped playing it.
And then I won one of the giveaways, and I haven't stopped.
Yeah. Yep.
And I played
Which was
like
also
5
from Nashville.
hours of the first one, maybe.
And then you got Zeke to play it too.
I mean, that wasn't even me. He didn't even know I was playing.
Oh, really?
Nope.
I just assumed you wouldn't. You were telling him about it a lot, and because hyperfixation.
I didn't think he'd be into this kind of game.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I didn't think so either, because every time like Ko and them talked about it on Drop Frames, he'd be like, you
I
know,
think
going
they
to
got
La
into
La
play.
Land. Was it?
Yep.
Yeah, he would just zone out and play TFT on drop frames.
Dude, that game is infuriating.
Oh, I understand that, because it's the same thing as Battlegrounds, but like, it's the same kind of auto battle, right? It's just like, stop it.
You can't pay to win. Like, there's no cards or decks or anything like that. It's all cosmetics.
Yeah, and it's just the luck of everything that you're just like, no.
Luck of it.
Yeah.
Luck of it, and there's kind of, I don't know. I haven't played it in months, actually, because I've been trying to avoid spoilers for Arcane 2.
Yeah.
There's kind of, like, builds and stuff. I don't know. I do okay. I stay in, like, the silver gold range, and I'm happy about that.
That was why, like, I did that with Battlegrounds, and then I got sick of it because they were like, they implemented the thing in Battlegrounds where it was like, oh yeah, you can pay to re-roll, and I was just like, this is the worst, and you guys are fucking. There's just more stuff after being bought by Microsoft, right?
Yeah.
Just like, nope, fuck you guys.
Money.
Money. We were talking.
This game, a lot of these people play on controller, believe it or not. It's kind of
Dude,
wild. Uh-oh, I'm gonna die.
The
Oops.
controller's great until you have to deal with your fucking inventory. It was just like, as Glut is saying, it's like the game plays really well with controller. It's the if you could use the mouse when you were doing like inventory stuff, I would still be playing with the controller, but you can't. So it's like, well,
Didn't get out of the bunch.
No, they clogged. I literally couldn't dodge roll out of them either. I feel so naked.
Who's Brandon Rogers, Rachel?
He biting.
Oh, that guy. Okay.
Yep. This
He-
is why we don't like possums.
I don't know about you guys, but
Someone
that guy,
threw a chalupa at me.
yeah.
that guy gives me vibes that
You
he
don't
could
have a
either,
husband.
he could either be a giant asshole or the nicest guy in the world, and there's like no in between. He's either the biggest asshole in the world or like the nicest guy in the world. No, like he gives me like there's no in between vibes with him.
There's some a video that's like them recording the pilot episode.
Yeah,
I think he's a sweetheart. He
that
seems like a big fucking dork.
yeah. Well, because like his characters are so like abrasive at times that you
Yep.
like, and you're like, is this guy just funny or is he an asshole?
Yeah, he's either complete opposite of his characters or he's just playing himself.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad that he's not. He doesn't seem. Yeah.
Yours! Sorry. Who throws a chalupa? I'm so sorry. He looks like a dog dick.
It's all that stuff, man. Because, like, again, we know all the time, like, oh, this person's a piece of shit. Oh, that's a shame. And then
I feel like a lot of those, I don't know. It's you can't generalize, you can't correlate whatever.
You can't.
Correlate causation, whatever. But a lot of, I mean, especially in true crime shit, people hide behind really, really sweet roles.
Oh yeah, I mean, because if you're
Like hide behind religion or being this is a boss fight if you want to tap it. Oh, it's
Hiding
ouchies.
behind claiming themselves as a prophet.
Exactly. Or like BTK was a troop leader for Boy Scouts of America. He would
Dude.
literally like put the kids to bed, go off and BTK, and then come back and go to bed in his tent. Like,
so
or
mad
people
that
hide
they
in religious institutions, which we've all seen a million times. Like, it just seems like that's not to be sus of every, and you cannot be
Yeah.
sus of everybody in a situation like that. But like, what do you do?
It's funny, like, I was so mad, like, Mindhunters. Did you guys, anyone watch Mindhunters, the Netflix show?
Yes, I was so sad it got canceled. That was a really good show.
But they set up the whole BTK killer that whole second season, and like
Yep.
in the background, and then, well, dude, it's like I always liked Criminal Minds, right? Because it's like that concept of like the same stuff that you did in true crimes of all the weird stuff like people, right? And then
Absolutely, yeah.
and then they
The
do
way
the
I got
real
into true crime was Special Victims Unit. What is that show?
Law
Yeah.
and Order.
SVU,
yeah,
Law and Order. Yeah. That was how I got into it. I was like, man, this shit is wild. And then I learned most of it's real.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that show especially the SVU is like they pull most of their stuff from real world events, right? So
I didn't know. I really thought that shit was too crazy to be real. Like people being locked in coffins under beds and shit. I was like, nah, that's Hollywood. What's wrong?
I was so wrong.
So wrong. People can be. I feel bad if I accidentally step on a potato bug in my garden.
Yeah.
You know what
Well-
I'm saying? Like some people just don't feel bad if they step on people.
Well, dude, it's the thing. The lady was talking about me. Like the people with ADHD like us have like the sense of justice, Katie. That like
Oh, I've read about that.
yeah, and we were talking about that, and she's like, yeah, it's so you want so you think the world should be just, which means that kind of shit is why the shit that makes us so mad because it's like
Yeah.
it's breaking.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to us yet.
I think that's why people who are neurospicy tend to attract to each other, though, because we
Yeah.
have that, and we like
Oh, yeah.
appreciate when other people have that. Like,
Yeah.
I got
Dude,
angry for a friend. I got angry for your friend.
Yeah.
So let's be angry for this friend because this is fucked up.
It's that thing where you, like, I've noticed, like, I get along with women who are
Fuck that bitch.
neurospicy
Ah, fucking
way better than I do non because of like the understanding, right? It's like the
Oh,
you get it, right? Like it makes sense to you, and yeah.
yeah, you have that. You already have the built-in empathy from being misunderstood for so fucking long.
Yep.
We're feeling crazy. Oh, I want that.
Pick up the goddamn scroll, dude. Oh, you're right, Genova. Netflix is real bad. Like, I'm amazed that, like, I guess the next season of Big Mouth is going to be the last one. They let it go, like, 8 seasons. So, like,
No shit.
yeah, so.
It's a crunch wrap. Thank you. No shit. That was the first thing I said when I watched it. I'm pretty sure it was like, that's not even a chalupa. That's a fucking crunch wrap. Don't come down these stairs. There's nothing down here and it's pointless. Don't know why those exist.
Oh, I thought there should have been gold down there.
Me too. Nothing.
So one of them does have gold. One of them is like it's a looted loot room.
Oh, there's one literally up here. If you come back up the stairs, there's one right next to it. Like fucking 5 feet away. This one better. There's treasure. Do not. I know. I don't trust Netflix anymore. I very rarely get invested in a show until I know there's confirmed other seasons because they just fucked and pulled me around way too much.
Make more How to Build a Sex Room, you fuckers. I love that show and I want more of it. More How to Build a Sex Room.
Dude, that was such a good. It's prude nature, dude. I think people were like, it's sexual. We can't talk about couples with children having pleasurable sex. What?
Yep. Yep. Oh, dude, that guy.
Like Villa with Dexter with sex toys. Like what was
I know. It was literally like a sex therapist would come into these families who like had maybe lost a lot of their intimacy because they had kids or they worked a lot or whatever, and she would teach them how to create an area in the house, turn it into their special sex place. And a lot of the time it was like a dungeon, but sometimes it was just like a room full of pillows for people to snuggle.
Yep.
And it was really sweet, honestly. It reminded me, there was a show like that on HBO years ago, and I can't remember. It wasn't real sex. It was different, where a woman would do the same thing.
Yeah. She was a designer who like got like I think someone got her to do it and she was really good at it and like
Like getting to know people and what kind of space made them feel sexy.
Yeah. Well, dude, and that's such a thing, man. It's because that's the thing with kink, right? Is kink is a like you don't sit there and go, I know everything about kink. Isn't it like you have to explore and you have to figure stuff out, and that's why it's that stuff
forever.
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I like that there's people like that though, because as someone without kids or any of that, like I wouldn't know how to fuck with kids in the house. I'd be like, don't touch me. They might come in the room and see your penis. Like I don't know what to do with that.
I mean, you grew up in a house where your parents didn't even close the door to fucks.
I know. That's probably why. I'd be like, absolutely not. Get the chastity belt.
I remember fucking being like a kid and finding my parents use condoms and being like, what the flying fuck? Yeah, like, bleh. Bleh. Bleh.
I just exploded that gorilla that you guys hate fighting. I exploded him.
Yay! Good. Fuck
glorious.
that bitch. He sucks. Genuinely, he sucks.
I beat him my first try. I just had to dodge. Every time he swung, I was like, nope, dodge, dodge, dodge.
I don't know why I haven't learned or why I don't assume that, like, everything's gonna have a one-shot mechanism if it's a boss, Katie. Don't just stand there.
Yeah.
But every time, what do? I stand there.
I got hit plenty of times, and I almost died every single time.
Fuck.
I had like 13 health every time he hit me.
It was
They're
like the
dying.
first time. The first time I faced that Act 2 boss, he didn't even have time to do the sand thing, and then so Vile had me come help him, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I'm dead.
Yeah, I was like, what are you doing? Stand behind the lady.
I'm like,
oh, I died many times on that, because literally you couldn't see, and this is partially my fault. Well, I don't know if it's my fault. But all my fire made it so you couldn't see the bubble of her air.
Yeah.
So we had no idea. We just kept dying because we're like, where the fuck are we supposed to stand when this hits? We genuinely couldn't tell. And I was like, I'm just gonna stand in a corner. And then we found it.
The first
I froze him.
My lightning kept getting in the way, so I couldn't see it.
yeah.
Yep.
I froze him, and like he didn't even
And
do
we
it
were
to
out
me
of
at
view
once.
of the bitch's bubble. True. Ooh, there's a gem. Get the gem. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's a lot. Stop that. No, absolutely not. Yep. Why are there flowers in the desert?
Oasis?
No. I haven't seen
love-
the water. Maybe.
I love Princess Donut's obsession with Oasis.
I love her. I'm at this part where she's applying her TV knowledge to everything.
Yeah.
And she said something recently. She was like, you can't have an NPC that's more interesting than the main character. That's why they killed Deb in Stranger Things. I was like, oh, shit.
It's just, all the pop culture he puts in his books, it's like...
It's a perfect
wonderful.
amount, though. It's not too much, and you never expect it. Like, it's so random when it happens. I'm like, oh, fuck. Bad guys. They're everywhere. Do these respawn? Cumstive.
Where are the Matlin waterways? Where the fuck is that at? Oh, there it is. Okay,
Oh,
I
yeah,
go
you
there.
gotta drain the reavers.
Yeah. I'm going that way now. Yeah, okay.
It's not hard. It's like you get on a cement island, kill some guys, spin a wheel, kill some guys, spin a wheel.
Yeah.
Rinse, repeat. It's afterwards that's mildly confusing that I fuck up every single time. Not in like a terrible way, just like it's not really clear, I guess. I need someone to hold my hand and give me a step 1, step 2. I need like Lego instructions all the time.
It's like the thing where have you seen those memes on Instagram where it was like when someone tries to give me instructions without like the verbal instructions as an ADHD, and they're just like,
Oh, it's just like the ocean between your ears. Every night in my dreams I see you. Okay, you got all that? Yeah, I did. I think I can figure it out.
yeah, yeah, I got yeah. And then Glut tells me to read like that's a thing, and
I mean, I can do that, but that I was trained at a young age to be able to read, so that's something I'm really grateful for because I know a lot of ADHD people cannot sit and digest a book.
I can. It's just I have to get hyper fixated on it at this point. Like I read half of Dr. Claw's book and I was really enjoying it, and then I just stopped. Like I got distracted and haven't gone back to it. Like that last Dungeon Crawl Taro book, was the biggest book I've read in years. Like years.
Nice.
So, like most of the stuff I read was like stuff my therapist suggested I read, or various therapists suggested I read over the last few years, and yeah.
Oh, side note on reading, in case you or anyone else cares, Watchmen is on, what is it, Kindle Unlimited right now? Like the
nice.
special edition big graphic novel, and I downloaded it, and it reads so well, like on an iPad or on your phone.
Yeah.
The way the pages are is like frame by frame, and they kind of redesigned it to go either vertical or horizontal, however you swipe, but it's really
Nice.
good. I'm rereading it right now because I was like, man, it's
Give me 1 second.
portable. How can I not? It's free.
I-
No worries.
I never read it.
I want to place my thing.
Oh, so did I actually. I'm going to do that. Good idea.
I never read Watchmen, and like I was told all the differences between the movie and like it's basically the endings, the big differences, right? But like, I still don't know why Zack Snyder changed that, but
Because Zack Snyder, you know.
yeah.
Because he wanted to. I have been told that it is like legendarily one of the best, like known as one of the #1 best like graphic novel comics to have ever existed.
Yep.
I don't know. I haven't read it in years. I have the big old I have the giant one, the special edition down there, but it's
Yeah.
literally like a fucking phone book or like a coffee table book, you know, not something you can relax and read with.
Hasn't DC
So it's
been
nice
doing
to have it on my phone.
DC's been doing a lot of stuff with what do you call him, the blue guy lately, haven't they? Like
The
they've
blue
been
guy.
doing the guy from Watchmen, like they've been putting him in more stories.
Manhattan?
Like, yeah, Dr. Manhattan.
Have they? I'm still so behind on comics and stuff. War was so in tune with the times and the temperature of the world at the time. Is that why? It is. There you go. Both Watchmen and V for Vendetta. And V for Vendetta is great and was also a great movie. I have the Vendetta comics. Those are incredible. But I haven't, like, I read Watchmen in bits and pieces so much so that I'm almost positive I missed some,
Yeah.
if not a lot of big chunks. And the fact that it was for free to get on. I mean, free. I have Kindle Unlimited, so why not?
Oh, I mean, it was Cold War stuff, right, Knives? Like, it was all about the Cold War and everything, like how we were going to blow ourselves up and stopping that and all that shit, right? So, yeah.
Oh my god, it always amuses me in movies when parents are like, the baby's asleep, let's fuck. Cause no, baby sleeping is the only time you get to shower or sleep yourself or chores or shit in silence.
That was like, what did she in that night bed? She's like, I haven't showered in 4 days.
Yeah. Cause
Yeah,
how do you, I mean, and I've
yeah.
absolutely thought about that before. What do? You can't leave your baby alone. Shower with your baby, take a bath. I think I'm just bath with us.
Like, I know what having a poodle does to all these things, but I could put a poodle outside.
I mean, tell me you weren't put
Make,
outside
like,
once in a while.
Have you seen like the swaddling wraps? If they make some of those that are like waterproof or like got a similar material as like a bathing suit
No.
that you could like. Oh yeah, they make these like sling wraps for kids that will hold the child to your chest but freeze your arms. Like
I didn't know they
That's
had
amazing.
I didn't know they had a water version one, which makes sense.
No, I'm saying I wonder if they make
Oh.
one in the
Oh,
shower
I hope
because
so.
that would be really handy.
That sounds like a really
Yeah.
good idea, actually. Yeah.
Dude,
Honestly,
ask
yeah.
Dan. Like, ask Dan next time he has Creature on.
Yeah,
That's
well, I know
true.
I know he has
How do
one
you
of, like,
guys
the
shower?
standard ones.
Yeah.
Like I took her might have during the baby throne thing. But anyway, so I know he has them, but I wonder if they make one from in the show.
I feel like I brought up Watchmen and derailed the conversation. I apologize. You reminded me of it.
Katie.
No,
Katie.
that's what Watchmen does. It just kind of derails.
I know.
We're a
I
bunch of
really like
ADHD people. We derail
I'm
each
sorry.
other. You don't have to apologize for being yourself, Katie.
ADHD.
Yeah.
The
Say,
struggle
dude,
map
every-
is too big. I hate it.
The struggle what?
I said the jungle map is too big. I hate
It's
it.
Oh,
huge,
yeah.
I need
dude.
to like clear it because I just have to.
Every single time we've gone through it, we've had the exact same conversation where we've been like, this is really big. Let's like, yeah, they made all the maps much, much bigger. Should they have? We question. Did they? Yes. Yes, they did.
Always relevant. There's an entire thing that they just also kept in the movie of Rorschach going off about how the evils of homosexuals and liberals, like,
Uh-huh.
yeah,
I don't remember that because
Like-
it's been a while since I've watched it, and
no,
why?
like what if his speeches is just him, like Rorschach is a piece of shit.
He's a piece
Yeah.
of
Like,
shit. Most
wholly
of them
and
are in the
entirely,
comics, from
and
what I remember.
Yeah.
so many people don't get that are huge Zack Snyder fans. They're like, oh, Rorschach is awesome. He's exactly what we need. And he's like,
Is he?
racist, homophobic asshole that goes around beating people up. Like,
I mean,
he in the fucking Proud Boys.
I mean,
yes,
Glenn,
he
we,
would. Yes,
these are the people that don't realize the Punisher's the bad guy. I mean, it's the same
Yeah.
fucking exact
Or
same people.
Homelander.
Yeah.
yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ. Still makes me like get a lump in my throat like I'm gonna puke.
I mean, again, these are the same people that like voted for Trump and they go, But why is he gonna deport me? Because he said he was gonna deport you, you fucking moron.
Oh, Rod, they're not the same people. Ugh, you're assuming they read?
Reading what?
Bless. I mean, they might look at the pretty pictures.
I saw a TikTok of a Mexican comedian last night. He's like, yeah, I've got some cousins that voted for Trump. Our grandma's here illegally. Like, I'm a one or a one topic voter, and it's I want tamales at Christmas. And if they deport grandma, we're not getting tamales at Christmas. So like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah,
When I went up to Montana, I was talking to some of Zach's aunts, and they work with a lot of Mexican women who also voted for Trump. And the only reason was they believe he's a religious man who's against abortion. Like, she straight up was like, you realize he hates you and you're the trash that he thinks he wants to turn into an island or whatever, and he wants to take out of the country. And they're like, we just are anti-abortion. It's just crazy how people can become so tunnel visioned with that
Dude,
shit.
You know,
And it's like, he wants to abort you from the country. How do you not?
and how many
See that?
abortions do you think Trump doesn't know the Bible because every time anyone asks him what his favorite verse is, he can't answer because he's never read the fucking Bible. Because
No
he tells you,
shit.
it's like,
But
it's
that's
insane.
insane if you think about it. That's the most Christian thing he could possibly do.
Yeah, not read the Bible and then say
Yeah.
that he's Christian. Yep, exactly.
Absolutely not. It's the worst. I mean, seriously, like, people who are into that shit, they do not want to talk to someone who's actually read the Bible because they have nothing
Oh,
to
yeah.
stand on, and they get really sad when they realize what's inside that book.
Yep. Oh, dude, it is horse semen
Horse
and
cock.
big donkey dicks and all
Murder,
the things.
genocide,
Yep.
all the
I
things.
mean, all the things that are terrible that you.
but
like,
as long as they don't read it, they can deny it because
I mean,
it's
well,
not
that-
in their brain mind world. It's not in
They
their
already-
inside special place.
they already pick and choose, man. Like the fucking shit. Like you're not allowed to have fucking shellfish if you read the Bible. I mean, the Jews are the ones that like really focus on that, but like that's from the fucking Old Testament, which is part of the like all the shit that's like you pick and choose of the hypocrisies you want to endorse, right? It's like
And it's weird because it's like, I understand why that was written down because seafood was probably really dangerous back in the day and they didn't have safe ways of cooking it or eating it yet. So it was a way of keeping people from getting sick. But how do you not see that in modern times? And be like, there's safe ways to consume seafood because everybody else is doing it.
the book
I mean-
written 20,000 years ago is.
Exactly. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Go on.
not
Oh,
written
no,
by
no,
Jesus.
that's the end of that statement. It's because the book written 20 or 2,000 years ago is ahead of all known medical texts.
It's really painful. It made me like gargle. It made me puke a little. Oh,
No vomiting on stream, Katie. That's bad.
Yes, you're not allowed to show liquids leaving.
I assume that if you accidentally puke on stream, that you get suspended for 3 days, and then they're like, okay, just don't do that again, because it's not like.
it's not even that. It's a 24-hour.
Oh, is it
If it's
24 hours?
if it's absolutely like
Yeah.
clearly you got randomly sick out of nowhere and you're just on camera, they're like 24 hours basically as like get the fuck off camera. Go
Yeah. Go take care of yourself.
go
Yeah.
stop being sick. Yeah, go take care of yourself. But yeah, I've seen it. But if it happens more than once, that's when they're like,
Is there a way to view your total DPS, not just for each skill?
That'd be like what?
Not in game. Eventually, Path of Building will be updated, and then you can do it in a third-party system that you have to character essentially over. And
It's called
and then you can
control
see-
funk. It's called control.
And then where's the salvage bench ziggurat? I can't find it.
Find Oswald and then go directly southwest of him. It's the
oh,
south-
100% Sronlin, yes. People get disillusioned though. People see what they want to see and they hear what they want to hear.
I mean,
Yes.
we all know that.
Oh, I see it. It's the really big thing. Okay.
Yep, the really big thing says salvage bench.
Oh, it doesn't show up on the map until you like walk up to it. That's weird.
Some
Oh,
people
really,
don't believe
sir?
in, like validating anything that they say or believe in. It's just this is what it is or what I say it is.
Uh-huh. I saw a tweet recently, or a skeet, whatever the fuck we're calling blue sky things,
I
that
prefer
was
Steve
like
over-
how to translate what some MAGA people will say, and it was like, people say, I just heard this on the internet. Did you know? I read this recently on Instagram. I have under good authority. TikTok told me so. It was pretty great. I had a good giggle. I wish I would have saved it. What is that ring of rock around some of those dudes? That shit is gnarly.
It's magma armor, it's called. So basically, once they take a certain amount of damage, it will explode off of them, and I believe they take reduced damage.
Damn. Ooh, we got an orange thing. Let's oh, it has really high dexterity, isn't that UV? You should take it. It's got a 27 dex like limit on it.
What class is V playing as?
I'm a
Ranger.
ranger.
I think a
right now.
ranger?
Ranger.
Yeah.
over here.
Did Rod do or say something hilarious? Oh my god, I was reading that like it was a message.
In-
Yeah,
in
he
the
did. You should
pod.
probably clip him.
Yeah.
It's like Carlin said, I don't get why the church hates gay people. They're less likely to get abortions. You would think they'd be welcomed in with open arms. I mean,
Well, it's because you know why they hate gay people is because they changed their topic of
change the
focus
Bible.
from fucking small children
Uh-huh.
because they were fucking a lot of small children, and they're like, no, maybe should we focus on? Because I mean, think about it. Being gay has been a thing forever, and the Greeks really love being gay, like gay
Mhm.
activities. So I mean,
So, if I remember correctly, in the original Bible, it did not say a man should not lay with another man. It's a man should not lay with a boy.
Exactly. That's literally
And
exactly
it
what it
was-
said.
Yes, and it was corrected to say a man shall not lay with another man, so that they could continue laying
to
with
fuck
boys.
small children. Yep. Yep.
That's exactly what it was. We literally have proof of it. It was like, I want to say the 1450s they did it.
I mean, there are
It's
a
pretty
lot
gross.
of things like that, right? That like you sit there and you go,
Yeah, that one's just so blatant and so obvious. It's crazy.
You know why you know why you eat fish on Fridays? Because the fishermen weren't selling enough fish, and so they went and basically gave the church money, and the church was like, "Oh, you can only eat fish on Fridays during Lent because we said so."
I believe it.
Yeah.
Did you know Jehovah's Witnesses can't get blood transfusions because of instructions on how to butcher an animal?
Yeah. Just from you talking about that is just like, how many people have died because of stupid
At
shit
least,
like
at
Yeah.
least 2 hands of mine.
that? Yeah.
Because we literally, like, clinically, legally can't treat you if we don't know what the fuck's going on. That's irresponsible. That's not do no harm. That's so much harm.
Yep.
But what do you do?
It's
What is the Scrooge says, like, reduce the
Get busy
population.
dying to decrease the surplus population.
Yes. Should get busy dying to decrease the surplus population. Ugh, chilling. Chilling.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean,
I don't know what you have. Take 5 of these and call me if you wake up.
if you wake up.
It's so fucked, but that's exactly what it'd be like. It's so unethical. We just can't do anything. And you get yelled at, and it's like, I'm sorry, your religion doesn't make magic work in the hospital. I don't know what to say for you. Like, I
Dude,
respect your religion. I respect your right to be spiritual, but it does shit all here.
Dude, we need to watch Heretic and movie night at some point because that movie, man, with the shit with
I don't
like
know if I've seen that one.
that's the Hugh Grant one that came out a couple months ago. It's like
I have not.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
That's the,
And-
like, it's like horror suspense, right?
yeah, but like the movie, it falls apart a little bit in the third act. But like just the discussions Hugh Grant
As
has
they
with
always
these,
fucking do.
yeah, with the Mormon girls, is just
Creepy.
It's like Quentin Tarantino dialogue for like a horror
Oh, there's
movie
a checkpoint back here.
going into like all that religious stuff. But it's so good, like that parts of it.
Oh shit, Fee, I think I found where to put these stupid little rocks in. Or I found a boss, I don't know. What the fuck is this?
Side note, if you ever hear someone talking about great replacement theory, that's a Nazi talking point. You should probably not listen to them.
What is it called?
Their great replacement theory on how all the minorities
They're replacing
are
white people
replaced
from-
with
Yeah,
white
no, I was
people.
gonna
yeah.
say, just that verbiage says
Yeah.
racist. Like, come on. I really hope with all of my hopes that people aren't, thinking of
Which is-
anything about
Is
good.
absolutely
there.
fucking wild because white people are the minority on the planet. Like,
Dude,
they're like, what,
every-
three
I did my
billion
part. My
Asians or
boys
something?
are Mexican and Native American, so
Yeah.
I'm
they're
proud of you.
mixed.
Dude.
Mexican tends to just be Native American because, funny enough, most of this was Mexican land for quite.
I say all the time, most people who look like are spouting off about white supremacy look like the 9th generation of inbreds. Like, I'm like, how?
as they tend to be.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, there's
yeah.
a reason for that.
Well, I understand.
You
that, like,
know.
it's just you have to go. They look like this because then he goes. It makes people think a little bit more because you're not actually saying they're inbred, but even though they are.
Yeah. Like, you got a daddy cousin brother, don't you?
Yep.
You're-
family
you're,
tree
uh,
doesn't fork.
Yeah, your family tree's more like one of those low-growing ground cover bushes. It's just kind of like
Or
horizontal
like a
forever.
straight line.
Yeah.
One of the money trees where it just starts weaving.
Yeah.
It's a NASCAR racetrack.
Oh my god. Oh my
Making a
god.
left turn.
Your family tree is a wreath, isn't it?
That's-
That was a good one.
I need to write that down. That's so beautiful.
To reveal its secrets.
Oh my god.
You know, I've read about that there's some weird law that you can't mix polyester with cotton to keep cotton pure.
Yes, that's
It's like one of those random ass facts they have in trivia.
can't-
There's a law in one of the southern states that you can't bathe outside. We have some odd laws still in existence.
Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, there's
No idea how an
odd laws are always like
Uh-oh.
pretty amusing, right? But unless they're hateful odd laws, but
Like that one in, I think it's Connecticut, you can't sell a pickle that doesn't bounce.
Oh, we're gonna get stomped, aren't we?
Oh, you want to try?
I'm
I
feeling
genuinely don't
pretty.
remember.
There used to be a site you could go to that had like all of the weird laws, like you can't own more than 6 vibrators in the state of Texas, or something.
yeah. But you can own all the guns.
Because vibrators
Yeah.
bring joy, guns don't.
The odd laws means someone did a big fat stupid, and I just want to know what it is. Like, what did you do? Who did? Like, for a while there was a warning on Dr. Pepper bottles in Washington State that said may cause blindness because someone shook it up and opened it and it popped them in their eye. Like the cap.
I
And because of that, they had to
Wow.
put that on for a while. I don't know if it's still there anymore, but it's like something definitely big dumb happened, and I want to know what it is.
Toasters in the bath. I mean,
Oh, there's a
What?
local story now or I know Scott. I've told Scott and Zeke this, but my Taco Bell nearby got shut down because someone cut the roof of their mouth with a Crunchwrap Supreme because the tortilla or the little thing in the middle was too sharp.
The
And-
the tostada.
Yeah, and now there's labels on the Crunchwrap Supremes around me that say, "Careful, might have a sharp object."
Oh my fucking god! I would kill for a crunchy tostada in my Crunchwrap Supreme. I swear to God, every time I get it, it's mush.
But the one nearby me had to shut down because they got sued and that lady won like $3 million.
It's always soggy. Right? Give me that crispy, sharp chip. I will suffer.
I'm curious because I wonder, like, they're not just going to give you 3 million for a standard thing. So I'm wondering if there was some culpability there, because like that's up there with like the McDonald's one where everybody's like, oh, the lady was stupid. The lady got like first degree
that
burns
poor
on her
woman.
entire fucking crotch.
yeah.
And
And
suffered
they
her
turned
entire
into
life.
a meme to make it sound like she was the dumb one when they had their coffee turned up beyond fucking health code regulations because they could always just serve coffee and it would all.
Yeah.
No, it was
like,
terrible. I watched a
anytime
whole
you
it was
hear-
probably
about that. It was
culpability.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Like, someone
It-
probably
yeah.
toasted that thing way too
Shit.
far past
guess what?
wherever it's supposed to be.
Or it was
No, it was
past
horrible.
and it was stale as shit and they
Yep.
still served it to her and
Yep.
because it was expired, like, yeah.
It was
Dude, I
horrible,
mean-
and like they covered exactly 0 of her bills, and she was having to get skin grafting her entire fucking life on her legs and on her vagina. It was horrid, and
I
she
don't-
was
I
literally
didn't-
made into a joke. Huh?
Yeah, because you know what? It's easier to like throw off if you make her seem like an idiot because again, capitalism and money's more important than people, as I said. Like,
Shit ass. No, 100%. It was so fucking sad.
Yeah. And like I'm not gonna, like, when I was a kid, I made the jokes about it too, but then later
Everybody
I found
did.
out and it's like,
Nobody better.
holy shit. No, like she was horrifically injured due to their like not even negligence. It was their intentional thing to do. They intentionally were serving coffee way too hot because that way people, if they didn't drink it right away, it would still be really fucking hot when they got to it because McDonald's always has the hottest coffee, blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
So
Literally
they were
that.
serving unsafe fucking coffee. And then, yeah. Always take any kind of lawsuit like that with a grain of salt because they're going to
It's
make
so
them sound like
sad.
they're idiots because that way they can say it's not our fault that we did something that got.
Yep.
Meanwhile, there's people out there like suing small businesses because they stubbed their toe on a door jam.
Yep. I mean, it's easier because the people doing stupid shit like that, like we're talking about, like they're doing these things that are like suing for dumb reasons. Then you can go after the people that are actually suing for legitimate reasons and mock them because it, like, yeah.
Holy shit, computer.
Stay wary.
Ouch. Shit ass. I don't have any heals left. I'm done for. It's gonna happen. Oh no.
No,
I'm so sorry.
regret
Good
them.
luck.
There's
You can
nothing-
do it.
There's nothing wrong with regretting things that you've done. Like, don't fear regret. Regret
Oh,
means
yeah.
you have learned from fucking something. Don't, well, I made a mistake then. That's that, like, grow from it, but regret doesn't fucking hurt you. Like, I shouldn't have done that. I was stupid, but that also means you're growing. Don't fear regret. Don't
Yeah,
fear
learn.
being wrong.
It means you learn.
By all
Yeah.
means, like,
Yeah.
Fuck this
fucking
guy.
be
I ran out of
wrong.
heals
Like,
too.
in the words of fucking Miss Frizzle, get
So
messy, make mistakes, because you don't
Oh,
fucking learn anything
yay.
if you're not making mistakes. Like,
Miss
fuck that.
Frizzle.
What's up,
I'm
Fal?
gonna go home and trade some shit in and see if I can get some more anything.
Where the fuck is this Alva fuck? It says
100%.
return
It's like
to
when people
Camden-
say, like, if you're not failing, you're not trying.
Yeah.
And you're not learning if you've never failed. Like,
Yeah.
how do you not ever fail? That's crazy.
If you meet someone that's never failed at something in life, it means they likely aren't doing it.
You
They're
haven't
not
tried
doing it,
anything.
You really
Yeah.
want to be around them.
Yeah, no. Boring. Let's see.
This is something I have to get, is be okay when people correct you. Fuck it, just let people correct you. And this is
Yeah.
like, legitimately a criticism I need to work on myself, and I'm working.
Oh yeah. I mean, I think a lot of us are hardwired to be defensive of that.
Yeah.
Because of the way we were raised, it was like, no, but I'm not wrong.
Yep.
Like, because we grew up with people like that was like, no matter what you say, you're
Oh.
wrong.
So I didn't realize that fixed the fucking stairs. God damn it. That's what was my problem was. Okay.
Yep. Exactly.
Beyond this sealed door. However, I recommend good luck.
I love Zarka's head horns. Maybe when I'm done with all my other cosplays, I'll try to make them.
I'm not kicking them, VR. I didn't realize that the stairs had been repaired, and that was why I couldn't figure out where the fuck I was going, because those stairs
You're
were
just
broken
kicking
for.
people, Rod. Do you want
I'm
to
not
talk about
kicking
it?
No.
It's not very
Yes.
nice.
Yes, I need to talk about it. I'm hurt. I'm hurt so badly.
Modi, exactly. Like, they are
Babies.
baffled by the experience.
And that's like the curse of the gifted kids of being taught in school. Must be perfect, fail. You have to exceed and excel, and then like the burnt out gifted kid fucking meme of just like.
Am I using my soft hands?
Fuck it all.
No soft hands. Only hard hands. I don't even know what the fuck are soft hands.
What the fuck are hard hands?
Bitch,
What's
moisturize.
happening? Yeah. Get some
I don't-
Lubriderm. Gold Bond, for fuck's sake.
Vino.
Aveeno, yeah.
Vino with that aloe.
Big yuck.
It is
That's what I
so
use.
dry here now. Like I have to.
Same.
I have got a fucking moisturizing routine now after I get out of the shower.
Gold Bond. I have a huge bottle and just coat my entire body in it. Or Aquaphor if I'm really dry. We were talking about that this morning because it's like every day I wake up and my nose and face is so congested. I'm like, is it Colorado or a sinus infection? And I have
Dude,
to go,
we're-
like cook myself in a shower.
We're supposed to get hit with a polar vortex this month, I guess, which is gonna
What does
be
that
fun.
mean?
I don't know. It sounds bad though.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't want that.
I don't want that either.
Was that one of those bomb cyclone things again?
I don't know, man.
I hated that because it was like negative 30 for a week without wind chill.
I don't want that.
Fishy, I live in Florida. 8 months out of the year, it is so humid here. You don't need, fucking, like, lotion. Like, Katie has touched my hand. She
Humidity.
knows how soft my fucking skin is. But this time of
I've
year,
said-
it is just, yeah.
My example is when I lived in Maryland, I used one skin product, and now I use 7.
Yep.
And that's not including all the lip balm.
Yep.
It's disgusting. It's so
It
fucking
is
dry here.
Very dry here. But I get off an airplane in like a humid place and I go, I hate humidity, and I'm like,
I like it.
Yes, I pity me too. Florida is steadily turning into half and worse, and it has been for the last. Sorry, we no longer have Pornhub. Gone.
It's gone. Shut up.
Yeah,
did it go away yesterday?
Really?
It went away yesterday,
yeah.
right?
midnight.
Wow, it happened. That's
Yes.
fucking weird. That's so
Pornhub is
weird.
officially blocked in like all of the southern states except for Georgia, and it will be blocked in Georgia soon.
I really hope Pornhub does like a they need to do a partnership with what were we talking about the other night? What are they? VPNs?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking hilarious.
Dude, they
was
they
pretty
started fucking saying
Wild.
stuff about the election way too late, and I wish they would have said stuff like they
What?
was like Pornhub was advertising because one of the Project 2025 things was to get rid of porn. So they're actually going to try to go after that after after Trump gets in. So
Yeah.
if you didn't
Good,
know that,
right?
more Project 25 fun things.
Yes. Sex should only be for procreation and not for any kind of fun. And the punishment from sex should either be pregnancy or death.
I honestly wouldn't be surprised if vasectomies were illegal by the end of this year.
It's a distinct possibility. They're trying to outlaw birth control and stuff like that. There's the 6 people in, is it North or South Carolina, that are trying to get, if a woman receives an abortion, she can
The
be
death penalty.
the death penalty. Yeah, tried
Yeah.
for murder and be charged with it.
And that means including miscarriages.
That would
Yep.
be fucked.
Yes,
My
on
cousin
so
had a
many fucking levels, it is absolutely fun. Like, they deserve every possible thing that is coming.
I wonder
South Carolina.
if you have a vasectomy in a state that's red, if they're gonna require you to reverse it.
I mean,
You have a period, be very careful, because period tracking apps can and will be subpoenaed. So,
yeah, don't
also, if you
use
don't have a
period.
period and you want to have some fun, download a period tracking app and just have some fun. Just say, like, heavy flow day, and then give it 2 days.
All
and
you
say it's
dudes could
meaning
help
and
so bad.
It's just
So gross.
I don't have
Oh, they're the impetus behind it. Petty. They are the people that spout off the grave. Like, we need to have women having children. We need more kids. Like, what's going to happen to the workforce if they stop having kids?
which is, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the support for children? Well, we don't support children. Once you have a child, that's your choice. You know, like, we're going to force you to have the child, and then we're not going to support
Yeah, the people who take away free lunches for kids and all the shit. The fucking evil motherfuckers, man. They're evil.
Yeah.
Evil.
I'm really glad I'm out of the age group of the breedable women to them.
Yeah.
Yes, you are over the age of 18.
Yeah.
It's up to 35, right?
No, for them,
You
you're
said
no
over
longer-
the age of 18.
Yes, I did, because for them, if you're over the age of like 20, you are no longer breeding stock.
Okay,
Yeah.
Matt Gates. Okay, Matt Gates.
My ovaries are dried up.
I just saw an article yesterday that there have been 300,000 child marriages since Brad. What? 2000 in the United States.
I wonder if there's been a spike since Tennessee deleted the age of marriage consent or whatever.
And Kentucky did that too.
Yeah.
Well, it's like these motherfuckers want it to be. I mean, the same states that are like trying to get rid of the age, like work age, right? Like, oh yeah, you can work at 12 because evil mother.
In the mines.
Yeah. How are we supposed to get coal if we don't have 12-year-olds working in the coal mines?
I don't know. Maybe we'd build a world not so dependent on coal. And give people an alternative. Like, I don't know.
Then how do people make money off of coal then, Katie?
Well, that's when, like, well, I don't care about the bigwigs, but the people that actually work in the mines, like, help them.
It amazes me because literally most places that are like super anti-homeless people, like, are, I know on houses